Hello, I'm Chiron and Loxton, joined by Kyle, and you're now listening to the SoulInsights Podcast. Let it rain, be the forecast. C&K coming through with a new broadcast. UK raised at a show on the dog tag. Everything changed, but we always stay on track. Straight face in the place, yeah, I'm on that. Every week a new episode on tap. Same phase, new pace, better contact. Socials, SoulInsights Index. We follow that. Follow that. Follow that. Follow that.
Howdy.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Carl's running it with the main topic today.
Yep. Seeing as it is technically Premier League winter break, we're gonna, and it's just over halfway. I think we're on 21st match week now at 38. So we'll go shits and giggles and see what's going on in the Premier League. I'll update you because you ain't got a clue, have you?
No, but I might know certain things that you say, but
yep,
I'll let you run with it.
Man United top, so it's just too cold to not wear my jumper.
Top.
So yep. Right, do you want to kick it off?
Yes. We're gonna do. Oh Jesus. We're doing weekly catch up. Do you want me to do music recommendation because it goes into that anyway, I guess. So music recommendation is going on the SI Pod playlist on Spotify. Bring Me the Horizon, Kool-Aid, banger. And that's because I went to see them. They're on tour at the minute, as of this episode being recorded. Whether it's out, I'm not sure.
So 12th of January, just to specify.
Yeah. Post
2024.
Human Next Gen, I think the tour's called. Bad Omens supporting. Banging show, not gonna lie. If you know Bring Me, then the crowd is not still.
No, it's an absolute fuckery.
Yes, every song
jokes
is a cardio workout. Whether you want it to be or not, it's on you. What we chose for it to be, and it was mad. So I'm putting that song on. Banging.
Nice. So obviously that's your weekly catch up. Done anything else?
Looking into certain things for the year. So until they're confirmed, I wouldn't probably say it. But when it's actually like, we're going with stuff, then we can talk about it.
So he'll tell you when he's sucking himself.
Planned, yeah. Telling the whole crowd to suck them. Yeah.
Mine's only that I played football and lost again because we lose every week, don't we? And I fully fucked myself in the game. So
what?
Well, it's annoying because we were on top.
Pause.
We had a free kick. They took it. We took it, and I hit the crossbar, of course, didn't I? And then somebody else shot, and it got blocked. And then they countered and scored, and then it just went down.
It's like FIFA logic, that.
Yeah, it literally is. But just the fact that I hit the crossbar and then they went and scored was annoying. And then, yeah.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah, but hitting the crossbar's not too bad, rather than it just like going wide and then they just score off the back of you just being some bellend that could have passed it and scored, didn't it?
There were other people defending that should have been able to defend it, but no. And we lost 4-0 in the end. But we were missing key players and we only had one sub. And I got injured about 50 minutes in, maybe. And had to carry on playing because there was nobody to replace me. So I pulled my groin and I couldn't walk properly for about 4 days, and I'm still struggling, to be honest. So, jokes.
We have been playing a game as well, wouldn't it, Cole? What's that game?
Nope. So that we'll come on to that in a minute. So actually, we'll just move away. Like that's weekly catch up. So right, recommendations. So
have we caught up with all the backlog episodes as well? Actually,
we should have. There's 2 episodes.
So it's back on weekly episodes now, isn't it?
We should be. There might be 2 episodes at random points, but hopefully they'll come out before this one because I didn't realise I hadn't actually scheduled them yet. Which are, I believe, hang on, I can check. I'll check quickly and we'll specify that hopefully these 2 have come out already. If not, I'll just release them both on the same day if need be.
Because technically that's a catch up, so we just may as well say.
They are, the 2 that I thought: Scuba Diving and Drake album review.
All right.
The 2 that aren't up yet.
Fully involved. The Drake album review.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking 6 months later.
Well, better late than never. What you said in the thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, game recommendation. Close my shit a minute. Is Nobody Saves the World. Which is Joke's weird little fucking game that we've been playing.
Yeah.
It's actually really fun.
It's decent.
And I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah. It's cool when you find those little random games that actually turn out to be a banger, though. I think
it's one of the PS Plus games for January. So PS Plus Essential games. So if you want to go and check it out, check it out.
Yeah, that's good. And it's all co-op online, isn't it? And couch co-op, maybe?
So. I think so. But you're better off playing it
Makes it
online with friends. Yes. Yeah. Right. Film, Beekeeper, just because it's coming out. Should be out now.
We should watch it next time it's out.
Jason Statham film where the bees are never safe.
Well, the bees are safe because Jason Statham.
They're in Jason Statham's hands. So.
Exactly.
TV, so there's 2. I'll say Obliterated, which 8 episodes, 8 hours basically, which was banter. There's a scene with a Willy that is fucking mental. So spoilers, you're never going to watch it. So spoiler alert for this scene. He gets this weird little device, sticks it up this dude's pee hole.
Right.
His massive black cock, like that long. And then he can press a button and a load of spikes come out. And then he press another button and they all spin around like a blender. Oh. So basically, he sticks it up his shaft and then presses the button. He doesn't actually. He sticks it all the way up his shaft, but he doesn't press the button because he's torturing them to try and get information.
Mad.
Yeah. There's also a scene with an Asian girl, and she puts whipped cream and cherries on her tits and fanny, and that's pretty lit. So
What is that program? What is it about? There's no context to it.
So spoilers again. So they try. There's people, Russians, try and put a bomb,
right,
setting off a nuke, suitcase nuke, in Las Vegas to blow up the entire city.
Right.
And these people are like agent people
can
from
understand the penis
CIA
stick
or whatever
thing
it is. Yeah.
Why he uses it?
Trying to stop them.
Thought it might be like a fetish thing. You know? The whole film. But speaking of that, like, I've been told to keep watching Saltburn, which you've seen.
Yeah, that was jokes, to be honest. It's a weird film.
Everyone's talking about it at the minute.
It's nowhere near as weird as anything else I've watched.
Exactly.
But it's not exactly normal.
Because some people are saying it's a weird watch, and I said, you're probably the last person I'm going to ask for that, because what you think's weird is fucking weird. I'm not going to...
It's a strange film with a strange concept, but it's well made, and it's pretty cool, to be fair, yeah.
So, yeah, I'll try and watch that, because I think it is a trending film at the minute, so we may as well talk about it.
And the other TV is Fool Me Once, which is a Netflix thing. It is actually banging, and it's got Michelle Keegan in it, so you can't really go wrong, can you?
Banging.
So, that's definitely worth watching. I binged that all in one day as well, so that's 8 hours worth, and yeah, I'm glad I did, to be honest. Right, next.
Right, it is is it the book?
Yeah. Cocktail, whichever one you want to do first.
Let's do Dictionary of Obscure Stories by John Koenig, and I think it's chapter 1. I've forgotten the just for the thing. And the word is astrophy. I'm going to try and read it a bit slower because it's a longer explanation. Oh, between living and dreaming. There we go. It is the feeling of being stuck on Earth. Happy New Year. No. It's hard not to look at the ground as you walk, to set your sights low and keep the world spinning, just trying to stay present wherever you are. But every so often, you remember to look up at the stars and imagine what's out there. Before long, you find yourself grounded once again, grounded in the sense of being housebound, stuck on the planet Earth. The more you look to the sky, the more you find yourself back on Earth, confronting certain possibilities. It's possible there are other names for our planet that we will never know, that there are constellations that feature our sun from an angle we'll never get to see, that there are many other civilizations hidden beyond the veil of time, too far away for their light to ever reach us. We dream of other worlds and name them after old, discarded gods, and they seem almost as distant, too far to be seen with the naked eye, too far even to be seen with our sharpest telescopes, leaning out over the far edge of our atmosphere. They exist only in probabilistic blips in the data, hinting that something must be blocking the starlight at certain intervals. Somehow that's enough to extrapolate entire worlds out there as if they were ripe for the taking, but many of these distant galaxies and exoplanets will only ever exist in artists' renditions with the colours tweaked to add a bit of flair. Even our own solar system is eerily sparse. In textbooks we tend to print all the planets nested tightly together, because if we tried to draw them to scale, they'd be so small and far apart they wouldn't even fit in the same room. Even our own moon, which seems to hang so close to Earth, is so far away that all the other planets could fit in the empty space between them. And all of the billions of people on Earth, only 12 of them have ever pushed free and set foot on alien soil. It's possible that our spacesuits won't need treaded boots ever again, that one day soon we'll tire of exploring and move back home for good, and we'll get used to watching our feet as we walk, occasionally stopping to hurl a single probe into the abyss like a message in a bottle. Maybe it shouldn't matter if anyone ever finds it, if nobody's there to know we once lived here on Earth. Maybe it should be like skipping a stone across the surface of a lake. It doesn't matter where it ends up. All that matters is that we're here on the shore, trying to have fun and pass the time and see how far it goes.
Basically, we're so small in comparison to the existence of everything ever, and we all mean nothing. We're all going to be dead one day, and nobody's going to give a fuck. So
Yeah.
Is that right?
Space travel. Well, yeah, just like it doesn't really matter. You all have your own little worlds, but at the end of the day, you're just on this planet, ball of rock,
wasting oxygen.
Nothing means anything, does it?
No. So why are we even doing this?
So to pass the time. That's what they say at the end. Finding ways to pass the time until you die. Happy New Year.
May as well just end it all.
We just end the episode.
See that?
But that reminds me of that random dream that I told you ages ago when we did that party on the moon and people took off their helmets for the jokes and you just sat there laughing, watching their like heads like
explode.
Which is going to happen in the future, isn't it? It's going to be space travel, and we'll get bored of living there, and then we'll live on Mars.
Bored of living there.
Yeah.
Imagine another 50 years of this.
I think people just get lost in VR more than just travel, isn't it? So instead of traveling like that, you travel in VR world.
Supposedly, they're trying to make Ready Player One realistic.
Yeah.
So jokes.
Which would be
so
interesting.
You can escape this shit world just to enter another shit
well,
world.
GTA 6 might be the start of that, I think. Depending on how successful that game is, but people get lost in the GTA world, depending how immersive it is, which I feel like it's going to be mental.
You'd imagine.
And I remember listening to a Russell Brand podcast, and he says he's worried that people are going to lose themselves in that virtual reality, that they'll lose sense of themselves, because that's all you get lost in. But I said if you've got the freedom to do whatever you want in that world,
it'd be like
fuck
drugs.
This life, you know what I mean?
It'd be like taking drugs, restricted, drinking and stuff like that.
Yeah, fuck society. Just do your own one.
Yeah.
Shoot them all. Don't like that person, shoot them in the face.
You can do that anyway.
Yeah, no one's stopping. Oh, we ain't condoning that. But
banter.
I reckon, like you said, rather than being stuck on Earth, you may as well just go in Spaceship Simulator and watch it through a window through your VR headset.
Yeah, and then you'll probably still want to kill yourself at the end of it. Right, cocktail.
Cocktail is Union Jack. Unlike most cocktails, which can be drunk in a sitting or reclining position, the Union Jack is traditionally taken while standing to attention. The back ramrod straight and thumbs in line with the... I can't read this. With the seams of your trousers. On the command load, fill your shaker with 3/4 of an ounce of slow gin and 1.5 ounces of ordinary gin and half a teaspoon of grenadine. Shake with ice and strain into a glass. On the command aim, elevate the glass to a position 2 inches north of the lips, keeping your elbow at full cock and your arm at the right angle to your body. On command, fire, place glass to lips and tilt, fall out.
So it's basically drinking your drink like a British bye.
Yeah, like you just imagine next time we take a shot, just do it like that. But slow gin, ordinary gin, and grenadine. Not a fan of gin.
Slow gin's quite nice though, to be fair.
Grenadine's alright.
Yeah.
Tequila of Sunrise drink.
So just do slow gin and grenadine. Just put double
drink
help
it like
slow gin
that,
in.
British bye.
Exactly. Just to attention.
There we go.
Sock.
So
right.
we're dying space and to attention.
Yeah. Right, Premier League.
Premier League.
Do you even know what's going on? Not at all. Do you know who's top of the league?
Top of the league.
Take a guess. Anything
Arsenal.
Today? Arsenal were top of the league at Christmas, and by New Year they were 4th.
Great.
Exactly. They are 4th at the moment.
Who's top then?
Liverpool.
Wow.
Guess who's second?
Tottenham.
No, Tottenham are 5th.
Great.
That's probably where they'll finish, I'm guessing. Go on.
Aston Villa.
Yeah. I'm surprised you got that.
No, because I remember you saying that they were 4th last time I spoke to you. And you said, I'm surprised Aston Villa are up there.
Fair enough.
Might be around Christmas time.
Chelsea at 10th.
What's happened
right.
to them?
Oh, it's just, I don't know.
They used
but
to be sweating
it's
still.
funny because if they win their next match and Man United lose, then they go above Man United. So, which is quite funny, really. Man United are 8th. Yeah, so Liverpool are kind of dominating. They've only lost one game this season, but they get jammy every fucking week. Or most weeks, and just somehow sort of pull a win out of their arseholes. Man City, Kevin De Bruyne is back, so they'll probably end up winning the league now. Aston Villa have somehow managed an absolute miracle, but I think Unai Emery's the one to thank there. He's done fucking miracles with them. Arsenal are Arsenal, and they're just shit all the time, aren't they? Tottenham have gone on an absolute mad one, but they've been shit recently as well.
They got to win.
They won't. I reckon they're in 5th at the moment. I reckon they'll finish 5th. Top 5 will be as it currently is. Liverpool, Aston Villa, Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham. I don't know what.
This obviously explains my knowledge. What gives Champions League and Europa League spots? Champions League's top 4, is it?
Everything's changing. Right, what it normally is first, second and third get Champions League, fourth have to qualify for Champions League, fifth get Europa League, sixth have to qualify for Europa League, and seventh get Conference League. But it'll all depend as well who wins the FA Cup, the League Cup, and whatever else, and who wins in Europe as well, because Aston Villa might win the Conference League this year, finish top 4 and get Champions League, and then it's irrelevant because they won the Conference League. They would have got Europa League maybe, but they won't go into it because obviously they'll get Champions League. So whether or not somebody loses a spot, or I don't know, it's all fucking confusing. And Champions League is changing next year, I believe, to some weird fucking concept. Well, I don't really know.
Are they branching out, having like different leagues involved or anything?
No. Oh, I don't think so. There's already most of them.
It's always the
involved,
same leagues, isn't it?
But I think it's 36 teams instead of 32.
Oh, right.
And I can't really tell how it's working exactly. But
one football idea that we said, going slightly off topic of the Premier League, is they should host a World Cup for all the bottom teams in the world. Because I would watch that. Jim down the road from the fish and chip shop scoring up absolute worldie.
What they should do is the World Cup, but every team has to play a nobody for 90 minutes.
Ooh,
there has to be a nobody. There has to be somebody...
like a butcher part-time that just happens to...
There has to be somebody who is not a professional or semi-pro player on the team at all times.
San Marino vibes, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're taking Derek from the fish and chip shop off, you have to replace him with... Dave from Tesco or something like that. Cool, yeah, it'd be banter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd watch them.
Just so you can see how shit we really are at football compared to them.
Imagine when a tramp team like that actually dominates. Like,
somebody plays 11 absolute cretins, and you just what the fuck is going on? Probably against San Marino, and you would still win, yeah.
Right, that's a big off topic.
Right,
banging idea.
We're gonna do. You're not even going to know any of these fuckers. If I said to you, who's going to get player of the season, where would your mind jump? Who's the best player you can think of?
What's today?
I'll come up with something hilarious with that in a minute.
Play what in Premier League?
Premier League. We're talking Premier League constantly now. So, Premier League player of the season. Where would your mind jump?
Salah.
Fair shout. Okay, so we'll come on to that in a minute. So I'd say fucking Haaland, just because. I mean, Man City.
He did come into my mind, but I was like, seeing as you said Liverpool's top, I said maybe he's playing okay. I don't know. Normally he's quite good, isn't he?
Man City's last 8 games without Haaland, they've got 7 wins and 1 draw.
What the point?
So that goes to show how much they need him. He's been out since August.
But he'll clutch the team now, and then he'll be player of the season.
Yeah, but their problem is they don't have Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne has never won a Player of the Month award. And do you know what's jokes? Harry Maguire has.
Yeah, because isn't he like one of the best players in the league? De Bruyne is, isn't he? He's normally the best midfielder. He's one of the best
midfielder in the world. One of the best midfielders in the world. Subjective.
Have you seen him rage when he walks off? He like slapped the wall or something. He's
yeah.
Patience of a saint.
Right, goal of the season. There's only one that can even be contender.
Oh, actually, Garnacho's.
Yeah, the overhead kick.
Yeah,
if anything's better than that, I'd be surprised. And in fact, goal. You could even say Puskas award. It's better than the Rooney overhead kick.
Yeah, it's the fact that he just got on the connection. He didn't even like take any touch or anything. He just went sand yourself.
Well, you can't. You can't take a touch on that. Yeah, but it's the fact it was behind him. You had to backtrack to be able to get to it.
I saw one where like you take it on the chest first to set yourself up to buy it, but the fact that you just got it. It's like, yeah, that's insane.
Patrick Bamford in the FA Cup the other day, he must have been 30, 40 yards out, and he took it on his chest, facing away from the goal, turned and volleyed it, and it went in. Like, near top corner as well. A fucking great goal, considering it's Patrick Bamford as well.
Peter Crouch still has one of the best from Stoke.
Fucking Peter Crouch.
Insane.
Peter fucking Crouch.
He's got a lit podcast as well, with Abby Clancy. It's called Crouch Therapy. No, not sponsored.
Fuck's sake.
It's banging.
Right.
But yeah.
So I'll go Garnacho as well at the moment. Manager of the season.
Aston Villa's.
Yep. So Unai Emery. It's got to be. If they finish top 4, it has to be. The fucking magic that he's worked at that club is insane. Although
is he new manager?
They should have been relegated a few years ago, so they should never have been in this position. They got fucking jammy against Bournemouth, I think it was, with a goal that got allowed when it shouldn't have, or didn't get allowed when it should have, something or other. But it's the reason they didn't get relegated that year.
Oh, right.
And I think it was Bournemouth that ended up getting relegated because of that incorrect decision. So they never would have been in the position they are now. Or they might have. They might have won the league already. Might have done Leicester.
Yeah, exactly. Should have put bet on.
Yeah.
Aston Villa. That'd be wild odds though, wouldn't it? What do you reckon the odds would have been at the start for Aston Villa?
Not that great. They're more likely to win it than Tottenham.
Yeah. Well, at the start of the season, what do you reckon the odds of Tottenham better?
No.
The same.
The way that Tottenham finished last season, no. Because Aston Villa finished above Tottenham last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Mad.
Tottenham were 9th, I think. And or 8th maybe, and Aston Villa were 7th.
All right.
Because they got Conference League.
In a way, it'd be quite cool to see Aston Villa do something cool. So it's like your bog standard teams all the time, isn't it? 'Cause I find it well boring just seeing the top 4 teams there.
I would like them to win the league.
Bang,
But I don't think it's going to happen.
Well cool.
Liverpool have been doing really well, and Man City are going to come back strong now, especially now Kevin's back. So it's going to be between them two, I think. I'd rather Liverpool win it just for the sake of Man United not losing their record of most leagues won in a row, which is 3, which Man City also have 3 now. So I don't want them getting a 4th, and I don't want Man City fucking winning anyway. Although I don't want Liverpool fucking winning either.
Man United will win.
Yeah,
your team.
8th place Man United who lose 3-0 to Bournemouth.
Mark Goldbridge he's probably the only way how I get news from Man United. He's the funniest reviewer.
Like a bunch of nonsense running away from prison guards or some shit like
with
that.
His carrot cake on his laptop.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, his news. That's how I get my news from Man United. Because I like sending it to you. But it's like, no, that's the only thing I know. I know he's jokes, but maybe he's good. I don't know. Every time I've seen him, he looks banter. So I keep sending it to you.
Right, signing of the season. Onana.
Clearly, I don't know. Signings. Why? This is where my football knowledge is good.
Both of mine that I've got written down are Spurs players. One of them's out injured, which is a bit annoying. Madison.
Right.
You know Madison, don't you?
Yeah. See, I'd hear the names when you say them, but I wouldn't know off.
That's why Tottenham had such a strong start to the season, I'd say, because of Madison, because he did really well. And then he went out injured, and Tottenham went to shit. And they had many
one player can do that.
Yeah, they had a lot of other injuries as well, but.
Like you said with De Bruyne, isn't it? Like it's mad. Even at that standard, like Man City standard, like that one player, how much like a key difference it makes. I mean, even from you putting it from a Sunday league, what you're playing, how one player can just hold a team.
If we,
puts it in perspective a bit.
For our team, if our striker Barker's not playing, then we basically can't score. It's important. We struggle so much because there seems to be nothing going forward, or nobody's confident enough doing it that they'll just do it.
That's pretty cool. One player can make such a difference in 11 people. Yeah. Why is there one that just does all the key stuff?
But then you think you've got one shit player on your team.
Falls apart
and that
as well.
falls apart, yeah exactly.
No, I'm joking.
The other one is Vicario,
right,
which is the Spurs goalkeeper. Because I can't remember what game it was. Oh, it was against Chelsea when Spurs lost. I think it was 4-1, but fucking hell, the goalkeeper was on form.
Yeah.
He was pulling saves out of his arsehole left, right and centre, and obviously just got overwhelmed the fact they only had 9 men at the end. But he was doing so well, and he's an upgrade on what Lloris has been recently, who has now gone to America. He's gone to MLS, I think, anyway.
What, Messi's team?
No.
No.
I want to say LA Galaxy, but I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, he's probably passed a little bit, isn't he? He would have been FIFA, what was it, 13 or something? It was probably when he was slapping for this couple of seasons after that.
He was good for 7 or 8 years, 6 or 7 or 8 years maybe, but it's just, you just need to move on from your typical shit, really. So, right. Now you're going to have to guess stuff. Okay,
great.
So we've got goals, assists, and clean sheets. So who do you think? Right, we've gone. We're going top 5. Okay, I'll go underneath that and it goes Gandhi. Jesus Christ. Right, top 5 goal scorers of the league. Go. You'll know 3 of them.
But I wouldn't even know half the players. Goal scorers. Haaland.
Yeah, number 1,
Salah.
along with Salah, number 1, both on 14.
That's it.
The next 2.
Aston Villa striker.
No, they're not. He's not even top 10. Aston Villa striker.
Maddison.
No. Tottenham player. Who's Tottenham's best player?
Richarlison. Is that his best?
That's the best thing I've ever heard. Oh, Ollie Watkins is there. Ollie Watkins is 8th. The Aston Villa player.
I'm not a fan of him. Yeah.
He's Korean.
Oh, Son.
Yeah, there we go. He is joint. He's joint second technically, but it's down as 4th. Right, number.
Tottenham's best player. He's got to just advance me, isn't it? Because this is literally, like when they TikTok videos asking somebody, I've got a fucking clue what he's on.
Right, joint with Son. Okay.
Yeah, joint.
On 12.
Someone who plays for Arsenal.
Nope.
Someone who plays Harry Maguire.
He plays for Bournemouth.
Yeah, just gonna know these players, aren't I?
He got Player of the Month for December 2023.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
It's a male player.
Yeah. It's obviously going to be male.
Well.
Dominic Solanke.
Right.
He's been great, to be honest. And number 5 is a West Ham player.
Rice.
111.
Is he West Ham?
No, he's Arsenal now.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Jared Bowen. You go down the list and it's even funnier. Number 6, Hee Chan. Number 7, Isaac. Number 8, Watkins.
Would you know every single player from every team now?
No.
Or the starting 11 of every team?
No.
Wouldn't you?
Luton, I couldn't name many players.
Townsend's from Luton, isn't he?
Townsend plays for them. And Ross Barkley. And the Adebayo striker. That's the only ones I think I can name. Off the top of my head, anyway. Right, most assists in the Premier League.
Oh my days. Can I just flip the script and ask you? Would you know anyway?
Right, I'll tell you the team, okay? So Liverpool.
Assist? Oh, the fuck knows.
You've said his name already on the goal scoring list.
Already said his name for Liverpool.
Who's Liverpool's best player?
Salah.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, right. He's got the most goals and assists. Banging player.
Yeah, technically.
Assisted himself.
Right, Aston Villa.
Don't know. Pass.
Ollie Watkins.
This is going to be like Mastermind.
Wolves.
Fuck knows.
Pedro Neto.
Who?
Exactly.
Nedro Peto.
Right, 4 is a Newcastle player. He plays for England. And he's a fullback.
Fuck knows.
If you fall over, you...
Fucked it.
You trip on a curb.
Stumped.
No. Trip.
Fumbled. Trippier.
There we go.
Hey, free kick buddy from Euros.
Yeah. And number 5 is a Man City Argentinian. He did lit in the World Cup, to be fair.
Man City Argentinian?
Yeah. And it's not Aguero because he's not there anymore.
He's not. Yeah. Even I know that. Man City Argentinian?
Julian Alvarez.
No, I wouldn't have known.
Although, in all fairness,
his name rings a bell.
Alvarez has 6, which is joint with Elanga, Foden, Gross, Nunez, Porro, Saka, Ward-Prowse, and whoever else is underneath. That's as far down the list as it goes.
Can I ask you one?
Yeah.
I haven't got anything. Can I quiz you on something? Because I'm looking like a mug here.
Clean sheet.
No.
I'm not asking you for... Yep, you've got the first one right.
You actually asked the next one for you saying. Yeah, exactly.
So I'll say teams for this and I'll tell you the players. So the top 3 teams.
I want you to know the keepers for these teams.
Technically, William Saliba has the most, but he's a defender for Arsenal. So what are the top 3 teams, goalkeepers, with the most assists? So you've already said Man United. Yeah.
Edison.
No.
He's Man City's one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Onana's man.
You can say teams.
Who's Aston Villa's goalkeeper?
No, he's not there.
Who even is Tottenham's goalkeeper?
Vicario.
Oh yeah, I mean you saying him earlier. Good.
Martinez, that's Aston Villa's. Go on, just saying teams.
Liverpool's goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, Alisson.
Yeah, so he's joint with Onana as well, and there's one more. He's English. I've said this name to you as well. And it's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I remember you saying that.
Exactly.
Hey, the goalkeeper's not actually too bad.
We've got the best one to go
Fuck
now.
you.
Right, so I saw it. It came up on my Instagram. The top 10 point leaders in the Premier League of all time, and then the next day it came up on Tenable on TV, and I listed all 10 because I knew them anyway, and everybody was surprised that I knew. So over the course of the Premier League, since the Premier League started, not the First Division, the Premier League specifically. Which 10 teams have accumulated the most points?
So are you saying stuff like Man City and stuff like that?
So we'll play it like it's tenable now. So
across the whole time.
Every time you guess, I'll tell you if it's right, and if you get one wrong, then that's your life gone, and then you can also nominate me to give you one answer.
Okay.
Right, so go.
So basically it's 10 teams in the Premier League who I think have accumulated all these points.
Yeah, who have accumulated the most points out of everybody.
I'm going off my FIFA 13 logic here.
Right.
Man City.
Yep, they are 6th on 1,758.
Man United's.
Yep, they are 1st on 2,472.
Chelsea.
Yep, they are 4th on 2,210.
Liverpool.
Yep, they're 3rd on 2,221.
Can I have a look at the Premier League table? So I don't know all much. Right, I'm going to say on these. There's not going to be all of them though, is it? Because they're all going to be different. Because I don't know who would have left the Premier League.
I ain't saying anything. Right.
Exactly, it's going to be some Gandhi teams, isn't it?
Carry on.
Who else won shit?
I don't know how you haven't got 2 of them yet.
Arsenal.
Yeah, there we go. They're 2nd on 2,265.
They're all the top ones, aren't they? Tottenham.
Yep, there we go. They're 5th on 1,886. There's one more team that's never been relegated from the
West
Premier
Ham.
League. No, but West Ham are 10th on 1,332. Yeah. So you've got
Have West Ham ever been relegated?
Yeah.
Oh.
You've got 3 left to go, which is 7th, 8th, and 9th.
You probably already got it by now, haven't you? You would have done them all.
Yeah, I already know.
Well, these are going to be teams that aren't even in the Premier League now, are they?
Yep, all of them are in the Premier League.
They're currently in the Premier League.
Yep.
Fulham.
Jesus fucking Christ. Nope. That's your one life gone. Remember, you can still nominate me.
Newcastle.
Yep, they're 8th on 1,510. So you've got 7th and 9th left. If you get one more wrong, then you lose.
Crystal Palace.
Oh my fucking God. They've not even been in the Premier League. I want the full list now. Right. I'll give you clues now. Okay. One of them is in 2nd place right now in the Premier League.
Aston Villa.
There we go. They're 9th on 1,461.
Have they ever been relegated?
Yes. I assume so. And the other team, they've never been relegated from the Premier League, although in the past 3 seasons they've been extremely close.
What's an OG team?
The clean sheet the goalkeeper is currently clean sheet top holder.
But you said Onana was that?
Yeah, there's 3 goalkeepers.
Oh.
Onana, Alisson, and one other.
Did I say Man City?
Yeah, Man City are already on there.
Oh, yeah, I'll say it. Oh, I've forgotten. So I know you said the name.
Merseyside.
What?
Oh.
Merseyside. Is that what the name?
No, that's where the club is.
Fuck knows.
Liverpool's arch rivals.
No idea. You're talking to someone who barely knows. Well. No.
Ashley Young went there. I'm trying to think of random things to say.
Ashley Young went there.
Yep. Lukaku's played for them.
Everton.
Yay! Fuck you now. They've never been relegated, which is an absolute
banging
joke,
team,
to be honest.
Oh, Pickford. What you said? Yeah, fair enough.
1,626 points in 7th place. So.
Look how successful that was. I actually did okay.
Yeah, you did all right. To be fair, the fact you got West Ham was shocking, to be honest.
They're probably one of my coolest teams in the Premier League, though, just because of Green Street. Banging film. Because they're West Ham like firms.
West Ham, like Millwall.
Hooligans, vibe.
Yeah.
West Ham seems cool. 2 hammers up.
Banter.
But look at my football knowledge. Banging, see? Suck yourself.
Everton to get relegated at the end of the season.
I'm here for the fights. No, I'm joking.
Most people are.
Just fighting for whoever. Yeah. I said, don't even fight for the team. Don't care. I'm here to get punched someone in the face. No,
right. I mean,
can I quiz you on something? What's the funniest? I'm going to do it live now. Cool. You keep talking.
Hello. Today we're talking about quizzes and Premier League, and this geezer here is trying to figure out what to quiz me on.
Oh, here we go. We're doing a quiz, right? I've just searched it. It's on The Guardian, newspaper of the year. So don't mug us off. What links the 5 teams that finished 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th? Their names all start with the same letter. They're all London clubs. They all won the same number of points. They all have been managed by Sam Allardyce. What links the 5 teams?
What year is this?
2023. 2022-2023 season.
Okay. They're all London.
They're all London clubs. Reveal. Yes. Look at that.
I couldn't name
How many
who they
questions? I'm going to go on this for fucking ages.
How many? Tottenham.
23
Fulham,
questions.
Tottenham, Fulham, West Ham.
Oh, Tottenham,
Palace.
Brentford, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not West Ham. But are we doing all 23?
No,
I want
just
to
go
quiz
for a
yours.
few.
Sorry, yeah,
just go for a few.
do 10, I guess. Which team stayed up after being bottom of the table on Christmas Day? Bournemouth, Wolves, Nottingham Forest, Everton.
Oh, I want to say Wolves, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, I'm going Wolves.
Yes, Wolves only won 2 games before Christmas, but pulled things around under Julian Lopetegui.
Yeah.
What's his name? In the new year. What happened this season for the first time in Premier League history? The 3 promoted clubs all stayed up. The 3 bottom clubs all won more than 40 points. The 10 teams in the top half had a positive goal difference, and the 10 in the bottom half had a negative goal difference. All of the clubs in the bottom half of the final table sacked their managers.
All 3 promoted clubs stayed up because it was
probably look at the
Southampton, Leicester, and Leeds. Is that not right?
No, it says the 10 teams in the top half positive, bottom half negative. Manchester City, who scored more goals at home than Manchester United scored in total, had the best goal difference. Southampton, who scored 11% of their total goals on the last day, had the worst.
Was that right?
Erling Haaland scored 4 hat-tricks in his debut season in the Premier League. Which other City player scored a hat-trick this season?
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden,
It was
banging.
against Man United in the 6-3 win.
Yeah, 6-3. Phil
Yep.
Foden scored a hat-trick in City's 6-3 win over United, as did Haaland, who set up 2 of Foden's goals. There were only 8 hat-tricks in the league this season. Haaland scored half of them. There were only 30 red cards this season, the lowest since 1993-1994 season. Which team had 6 players sent off? Chelsea, Leeds, Tottenham, Wolves.
Leeds. No? Okay,
Wolves.
then. Fair enough. I know Leeds are dirty bastards.
Counted 20% of the red cards in the league. Chelsea had the next highest red cards with 4. Who was the only outfield player to feature in every minute of his team's 38 games? Harry Kane, Alex Iwobi, Declan Rice, James Tarkowski.
I want to say Tarkowski.
Goalkeepers, Aaron Ramsdale, David De Gea and David Raya also played every minute for their clubs. Which of these teams scored the same number of goals this season? Manchester City and Liverpool, Aston Villa and Leicester, Newcastle and Leeds, or Arsenal and Tottenham? Which of these teams scored the same number of goals this season?
Fucking hell.
Man City, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Leicester, Newcastle, Leeds.
City, Liverpool, fuck it, I don't know.
Shut up. Aston Villa, Leicester. Villa
That's
qualified
mad.
for Europe. Leicester
Considering
went
Leicester
down.
went, and got relegated.
The season lasted 297 days. For how many of them were Arsenal top of the league? 162, 204, 248, 282. We might as well do all the questions.
248.
Yeah, do all of them. They held top spot for 84% of the season, but did not finish as champions. All 3 promoted clubs, Bournemouth, Fulham and Nottingham Forest, stayed up. In the previous 30 Premier League seasons, how many times did this happen? Never. Once. 3 times. By times.
I don't think it's ever... Oh, it has.
3 times.
Fuck knows.
2001, 2011, 2016. Manchester City have won the top flight title 3 times in a row. Who were the first team to achieve this
Man
feat?
United.
It's not on there.
Fucking
Arsenal,
jokes.
Preston North End, Huddersfield Town or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Arsenal, isn't it?
No, I was going to guess Liverpool because it's... No?
Huddersfield Town,
Good, I'm glad.
1923, 1924. Manchester United were the last team to do it before City.
Man United were the only team to do it in the Premier League era then. That's why.
Should we just keep going?
Yeah, we keep going for a
I mean,
bit.
we'll flip the script on you, you know what I mean? I mean, at least you actually kind of know it. Like, if you said these questions to me, I'd shoot myself. Manchester United set a Premier League record in 1995 that has been equalled 3 times. By Leicester in 2019, by United again in 2021, and by which team this season? Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Fulham.
Does it not say the actual fucking... the record?
No. Equalled 3 times. I mean, this season is this last season's, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not this season.
Right.
2020.
I don't know, Fulham. Let's go jokes.
Liverpool won a 9-0 against Bournemouth, equaling the biggest win in Premier League history.
See, if I knew what the actual record was, then I'd have told you that.
But didn't Man United get backhanded like that much recently?
7-0
right.
against Liverpool.
Still mad. Which player made 15 appearances this season, working under 3 different managers, scoring a goal and being sent off, yet he didn't start a single game?
Costa.
I have to read out the things for the people here. Conor Gallagher, Diego Costa, Lucas Moura, or James Milner? No.
Oh, I was wrong.
Lucas Moura scored a wonderful goal on the final day of the season, the last act in his Spurs career.
Fair enough.
Which player scored in 26 games this season, a record he now shares with Andy Cole, who did the same in 1993-1994 while at Newcastle? Erling Haaland, Marcus Rashford, Harry Kane, or Ivan Toney? Ivan Toney.
Oh, it's got to be fucking Haaland, hasn't it? It's either Haaland or the bottom one.
Harry Kane also set a new record by scoring 10 headed goals that season. I keep saying this season, but
Last season.
just think it in the mind of, last season. Jamie Carragher did it in 1999. Michael Proctor did it in 2003. And Jonathan Walters did it in 2013. Who did it this season? Azpilicueta, Loris, Dunk, Fuzz?
Dunk.
The Leicester defender became the 4th player to score 2 own goals in a match. He scored them with 7 minutes.
I remember that, yeah. I remember that.
Wout. Is it Wout? What's his name?
Volt. Something like that.
Which club scored the fewest goals in the division but still stayed up? Wolves, Everton, Bournemouth, Chelsea.
I really want to say Chelsea, but I don't think that's right.
Wolves scored just 31 goals. What was the average attendance at Premier League games this season? 35.8k, 40.2, 45.6, 50.9.
I'll get the lowest one.
40.2. I mean, it's a mad amount of people, isn't it? If you did a stadium tour as an artist, didn't it? It'd be sweating the people. Which team put out a starting 11 made up entirely of British players? Bournemouth, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. There's not that many left.
Bournemouth.
Ooh, Nottingham Forest. I would have gone for Nottingham Forest.
I would not, no, because they buy so many fucking players. I never would have guessed that one.
It goes into what it is. I can't be asked. Who missed 4 penalties, the most ever missed in a single Premier League season? Zaha, Mitrovic, Mahrez, or Alexis McAllister?
Mitrovic. Yes, first one I've right in ages.
In which fixture was there a 43-year age gap between the two managers? Arsenal, Leicester, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Leeds, Southampton, West Ham.
I want to go Tottenham Palace. Hoping it was Sam Allardyce.
Hey, Roy Hodgson.
Right, that one, Roy Hodgson, yeah.
Who set a new record for the most left-footed goals in Premier League history, overtaking Robbie Fowler's previous record of 105? Harry Kane, Salah, Mahrez, or Sterling?
Salah.
Salah scored 19 league goals this season, quite the achievement given Liverpool's topsy-turvy form. Banter. Look at
they
that.
were jokes last season, to be fair.
I mean, there's only a handful more. Who was the only player to be sent off twice in the league this season? Koulibaly, Casemiro, Diego Costa, or Paulinho?
Paulinho.
I
want to say Casemiro.
Hey, it was a strange season for Casemiro. He was 7 games through suspension and was voted his team's man of the match in 8 games. Which striker was caught offside more often than anyone else and was caught offside more times, 29, than he had shots, 28? Jamie Vardy, Weghorst, Havertz, or Bamford?
I'm just going to state this. This isn't my answer, but it's Wout Weghorst. He played for Man United and Burnley. Kai Havertz.
Jamie Vardy. Last question. Which team won a game while having just 18% of possession? West Ham, Everton, Brentford, Nottingham, Forest.
I'd guess Forest.
Hey, 10 out of 23 you got. That's a decent score, not bad.
It's really not. It's quite shambles, that, to be honest.
I probably would have got 1 because I would have got that Nottingham Forest one. So I don't know why, because it just sounds British, so.
Right.
There we go. That's my quiz for you.
I've got some jokes.
Okay.
They're football related, so I'll do them now. What ship holds 20 football teams, but only 3 leave each season?
What?
The Premiership.
Yay! I could have said that.
What's the difference between Tottenham and a tea bag?
They're both lit.
The tea bag stays in the cup.
Oh.
It actually says insert team here, so I picked Tottenham. Why was the best footballer in the world asked to tidy up their room?
Why?
Because they were messy. Goat.
Probably could have guessed some of these, to be fair.
What part of a football pitch smells the nicest?
What?
The centre spot. Why did the football quit the team?
What?
It's tired of being kicked around.
Right,
that's me done.
There's one that's saying, I don't trust atoms. They make up everything.
My array of other jokes is not podcast friendly, so.
No, there's someone was like going through some of the dad jokes, and I thought that was jokes. There was another one, but I should have said it to you because that should be on one of our pod apps. Back and forth with dad jokes.
Yeah, we have to.
Because you would love that episode, and I find it too fun. Right, is that it?
Right? New music.
That's the Premier League in a nutshell. Actually, before we move on, who do you think will win this season? These are Kyle's predictions.
Liverpool
of January the 12th.
Liverpool will win it. Man City second, Arsenal third, and Villa fourth, and Tottenham fifth. The three newly promoted clubs will all get relegated.
Boom.
So that's Burnley, Sheffield United, and Luton. I don't know. Mo Salah.
Goalkeeper of the season?
Probably Alisson.
Manager of the season?
Unai Emery.
There you go.
Goal of the season.
Place your bets now, people.
Yeah. If I get
Gamble.
all of that right, then suck your nan.
Right. Right, new music?
Yep.
Is there anything else you need to say? Let's box down the questions and that. Right. Albums: Unknown T, Blood Diamond, Kid Cudi, Insano, 21 Savage, American Dream, Just Juice, Up in Flames, The Vaccines, Pick Up Full of Pink Carnations, D Block Europe, Rolling Stone. Singles: Ariana Grande, Yes, and Lil Nas X, J Christ, Marshmallow, Venby, No Man's Land, Harper, I Might Self-Destruct, Machiavelli, God, OnlyFans, Scrim, Paradise, Snockzilla, Cami, 0%, Lyrical Lemonade, Gustapiton, is it?
I don't know.
Lil Yachty and Joey Badass, Fallout. Bangers.
Yes, there we go.
Would you recommend any of that? You checked it out more than me. Just Juice, you said you liked.
Just Juice is my favourite album on there. 21 Savage was alright. Kid Cudi was a bit weird.
Harper's song slaps.
Harper,
and
Scrim, Machiavelli, Gods, and yeah, I'll just say them ones. There's a couple other ones. Editions. There's a couple other ones I listened to that were cool. Lil Bubblegum had a cool song come out today.
We would say check the Tyro playlist on Spotify every Friday because that updates, and that's probably your go-to playlist, isn't it? It's probably mine. So that's
if I was using when I go on Spotify, yes.
Yep.
But at the same time, I haven't really listened.
Similar music to Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
So if you like that, check out that playlist.
Sounds.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
There we go.
Facts have been throughout the whole thing, and jokes obviously we ran through, didn't we? So.
Jokes is how my knowledge on football is amazing.
Exactly.
Toodaloo.
Thank you for listening to another episode. You can find us on all streaming platforms under the SoulInsights Podcast. Please leave us a rating and review. Check out our socials, CSI Index,
TikTok and Instagram,
the SoulInsights Index,
YouTube,
SoulInsights.